This is our fourth GCSE video then on transformations, and this is our final transformation we're dealing with. Then it's going to be enlargements. So to find an image after an enlargement, count horizontally from the center to each corner in turn and multiply the distance by the scale factor. That sounds complicated, but once you see it's done, it's not so bad. Count vertically from the center to each corner in turn and multiply the distance by the scale factor. I think that's, sorry, vertically. Count the new horizontal and vertical distance from the center. When the shape is enlarged, the angles all remain unchanged, but the lengths are multiplied by the scale factor. It's just like a bigger version of this, but the angles will then be the same. Draw the image of the triangle T after enlargement, center 1, 1, scale factor 2. So we've drawn that on there. There's a point 1, 1, and we're going to go scale factor 2. So you count how far each corner is away, or each vertex is away, and we go twice as far. So across from here is 1 across. So for the new one, I go back to here. Instead of going 1 across, back to here, and I go 2 across. Remember to go back. How do you get from the center to here? Up 1, across 3. So instead of going up 1 and across 3, I go back to here, and I go up 2, because scale factor 2. Instead of going across 3, I'm going to go across 6. So there's my new point there. This one here is my final corner. How do you get from here to here? I can go this way, I can go this way. I'm going to go down 2, across 2. So back to my original point. Instead of going down 2, across 2, I'm going to go down 4 and across 4. And so my new triangle then is going to be those 3 joined up. Change that to that. Wait a minute. Yes. Where did this come from? I think I've lost my mind here a wee bit, but that's okay. I should be in the right place. What's that back? And then that's my new shape there. Incidentally, if you draw wee working lines, you don't need to do this, but sometimes it even looks quite good. Your working lines should go through the original line and back to the center. That one obviously does, and again, if you line that one up, and it looks like a kind of a 3D type image. But that's my new shape there, scale factor 2. Draw the image of the rectangle R, so you can't see that, after an enlargement, center 2, 1, scale factor 1/2, so this one's going to get a bit smaller. It's actually inside it, I think, so 2, 1, there's my center of enlargement, and as you can see it's actually inside the shape, so it's going to get smaller by scale factor 1/2 and go into there. So let's do the same again. So going from here to this corner, it's 2, 2, so half of that is 1, 1. Cross 1 up 2, so instead of going across 1 up 2, I go across 1/2 and up 1. Sometimes hard to draw the wee halves in, but that's okay. Cross 1 down 3, so instead of across 1 down 3, I go across 1/2, I go down 1.5, so right in the center of that square. And then across 2 down 3. That's instead of being across 2, I go across 1. Instead of down 3, I go down 1.5. You can see that my rectangle is now taking shape. So let's draw it in here. Again, nice and heavy so that the examiner or your teacher can see it. There's that line. Try to get this one as close to the center of the line as we can. Try to be reasonably accurate. And then 2 lines going across. We don't have an example for, so that's there's my rectangle, so that's its scale factor 1/2, it's center 2, 1. Don't have an example for this last wee bit, but again, it's a bit like the rotations. You want to describe everything's going, so how do you get from this shape here to this shape here? It would be an enlargement, center 2, 1, scale factor 1/2, and there's your 3 marks if you were describing the enlargement. So enlargement, so you can't see that, enlargement gets you a mark. The center of the enlargement gets you a mark, and the scale factor gets you a mark as well. So that's just the describing the enlargement bit down at the bottom.